At the beginning of the movie, people wanted to become smarter and stronger, so they made a virus. To find out if this virus is safe for people, scientists tested on monkeys first. It can be seen that the monkey lost control while the trial was going on. The virus spreads to everyone because the virus machine breaks down. People all over the world get infected, and it makes them very sick. People who were infected were either killed or their minds stopped working. On the other hand, it has changed the lifestyle of monkeys. They learn to think like people do. In simple terms, apes have taken over the world like people have, and people have become like animals and gone to live in the wild. They can't talk or understand anything. All of these apes were led by Caesar, who dies in a battle. We now see his group 300 years after he died. The monkeys can all talk to each other like people. We are now introduced to Nova. Nova is both infected and the son of the tribe's head. Nova and his friends are going to the mountains to grab some eagle eggs. It was a right for them. The monkeys had their own pet eagle. Nova was also young, so as part of their routine, he had to take care of an eagle egg that would hatch into a baby eagle. Nova would then feed and train the baby eagle and make it his pet. We also know that the apes have to make a certain sound with their mouths to control the eagles. Nova's dad, who was the leader of this group, was the best at this. We can see that Nova was very good to his egg. He couldn't wait for the eagles to come out of it. But one night, a human girl hungry for food comes to his group. Her eagle egg is taken by her. Nova runs after her to save his egg, but while running, Nova's egg breaks. Nova is upset about this, so he and his friends decide to go back to the woods to look for another egg. Before he gets a new egg from the mountains, he sees that 2 of the apes in his group are injured. Nova asks them, "Who did this to you?" because he is scared to see them. The hurt apes tell them that this is because of apes from a different group who live near the sea. Also, attackers may dislike the apes that live in the forest. That's why they want to kill them. Meanwhile, they have another plan. They will make the remaining apes their slaves and kill apes who dares to refuse. The sea apes also found Nova's tribe's hideout in the middle of the bush. They had also taken their guns to eliminate them. Nova, on the other hand, comes to his group too late to save his people. There was an attack here by people from the other group, who killed everyone and burned down their homes. The people in Nova's group were being killed and slaves by these apes. He quickly turns his attention back to his dad, whom the apes were about to kill. Nova goes to save his dad, but it's a futile effort. However, these apes pick him up and throw him down. Nova's father was killed and Nova couldn't do anything about it. After the boss died, the sea apes took over and made all of the apes their slaves. They took them to Proximus, who was the leader of the sea apes. He was glad to see everyone here. Nova and a few of his friends are the only ones left in Nova's group. Nova sees that his whole group has been destroyed when he wakes up. His dad is also dead, and he has most of his friends locked up. Nova doesn't get anything about loss. He first goes to his dad's funeral and tells him, "Dad, I will get revenge for your death. I'll end the lives of those who killed you, and I'll get all of my friends back. I promise you this." He finds a different kind of monkey when he goes to the sea. The apes are not nearly as smart as these monkeys. There are monkeys that read books too. He tells Nova that many people could read and understand what was written in these books in the 1st century, during Caesar's rule. He informs him that Caesar was the first monkey who could think, and that it was because of Caesar that we grew and learned to think and speak. Caesar told the monkeys to live in groups called tribes. At the same time, the girl we saw before comes back to Nova's house to get food. Nova gets mad when he sees her. The other monkey stops Nova and tells her that Caesar, our boss, used to love people a lot. This monkey tells Nova that humans used to have brains and could speak and understand, but that time passed and all their brains went away. Now humans live like animals. The girl that they fed is now their friend because she is now their partner. It's morning, and Nova is still on his trip. That girl and monkey were with him. He went back and saw a lot of other people looking for food in the woods like crazy. All of a sudden, the apes from the C group show up and start attacking these people because they don't like people at all. There is a strange commotion going on here, and Nova and Monkey saved the life of a girl, who was his friend, and took him away from here. After they saved her and took her to the woods, this girl felt safe living with them. She tells them, "My name is Me," for the first time. Their mouths opened in shock. How could a person talk? Then Me tells them that she is different from people because she could talk, think, understand, and put on clothes. This girl also tells them that everyone in her tribe was smart and could talk, but people from the C tribe killed everyone in her tribe. The conversation was over, but there was still work to do. Nova had to go save his people. On their way, they come to a river bridge. These guards attack them because the area where they work is near other tribes. They fight here to get away, and the monkey falls into the water and floats away. On the other side, these people are caught and have to stay there. They are taken to the cruel leader of the C group. He hates people. Anyone who sees a person should kill them, according to his orders. His other goal was to rule over all the apes in the world. That's why he killed Nova's father, the leader of the other group, and brought all of his apes here. These apes live near the water. That's why a huge wall was built along the coast to keep water away from them. Approximus was very smart, and he knew a lot about how people came to be. He also had a very big warship of humans. This ship had a bunker with weapons for the troops. This bunker's door is shut. His apes work to get this bunker open. He tried every day, but he couldn't open this door. Once he opened it, he would take out all the guns and use them to kill people first. In his dreams, he not only killed people, but also made all the apes his slaves, and he could only do that if he had these tools. Approximus had no idea why he hated people so much, because he knew that people did not understand monkeys in the past. He either locked them up in zoos or made them his pets. He was afraid that if people learned how to think straight again, he would force apes to work for him again. He wants to kill all people, though before that day comes, a lot of people from his group talk to them. They tell him about all of Approximus's plans. Listening to this, Nova goes to Me to think about something. Me also sought to speak with Nova. She tells him that all people have become very weak. She wants people to be able to talk like they used to. The language book she needs is in the bunker of Approximus. Me planned to get the book by opening the bunker. But Nova only wants to destroy the bunker to save his people. If he destroys the cave, Approximus's whole power and pride will be in the water. May gets ready to help Nova after hearing this. She was ready to blow up the bunker. But she also said she had to open the cave and get her book out of there first. Nova agrees with her, and the two of them decide to carry out their plan tonight. Nova had thought of a way for them to destroy the bunker and give me her book. They were going to make a bomb and throw it at the wall. Me's plan did change a little, though. Nova and her friends go with her to the bunker, where she gets her important book. Nova and her friends get a fairy tale while she is looking for her book. In it, they see how people have locked up monkeys. They feel bad too, but they don't care about that. Instead, they start helping Me again. They go into the bunker and open the big gate to get out. Approximus is with his team as soon as they leave. He knows they have evil motives against him. He puts a knife to Nova's friend's throat to get truth. Me shoots the monkey that was holding Nova's friend before anyone hurts him. The Approximus is impressed by Me. He demands with Me that she will give him all the guns in exchange for letting her and her friends go. Me wasn't stupid. Me explodes the bomb under the wall that they had built to stop the water from getting to the apes' place. The wall breaks right away, and the water from the sea quickly gets to them. Approximus used to live in the bush, so he knew how to climb trees to get out of trouble. He did it, but all of his friends drowned. He goes back to his group because all of his friends are still alive. He still hadn't taken a deep breath when Approximus came back in. He comes here and tells everyone, "You are all my slaves, and you will always be my slaves." For some reason, they used to call him an eagle when he made that sound. Just then eagles arrive, and they pick up a Proximus and throw him into the water. After that, we see Nova and her friends rebuild their homes and begin to live a happy life. Later, we see Me, who has come to Nova. Nova is very mad at Me because she lied to her. Nova learned that she should never trust people when Me broke the wall with the bomb that he made to destroy the bunker. Now he has to improve himself so that no one can beat him or trick him. While this was going on, Me picked up the book from the bunker. It wasn't a language book, though. It was a guide about satellites that explained how to make and fix them. She moved ahead and brought this book to the smart people. Here, we can see that smart and intelligent people like Me are still alive and want to get in touch with others like them to get stronger. They get in touch with other people and fix the satellite. When they get in touch with them, we find that there are still a lot of people in the world who can think and speak. These people have chosen to work together and improve themselves so that they can be freed from the apes' control. And that's the end of the movie. If you like this movie, then don't forget to subscribe the channel.